Have you ever noticed that two people can go through the same difficult experience, yet one emerges wiser while the other seems to spiral deeper into fear, anger, or despair? Many esoteric traditions describe this as the work of spiritual parasites, energies or entities that feed on our lowest emotional states. Whether you understand them as literal beings or as destructive patterns of consciousness, the lesson is the same. What you continually feed grows stronger. If you feed fear, fear grows. If you feed love, if you feed resentment, resentment grows. If you feed love, love grows. Jesus said in John 8:32, "You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Notice he didn't say fear would make you free. He said truth. Truth is light, and light doesn't wrestle with darkness, it simply shines. Think about a parasite in the physical world. It survives by drawing life from its host. But if the environment changes so that it can no longer feed, it eventually loses its grip. Many spiritual traditions teach the same principle about unseen influences. They cannot continue feeding where there is honesty, forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and love. That's why the smallest choices matter. Every little white lie, every grudge we refuse to release, every addiction we continue to feed, every fear story we replay in our minds, these don't just shape our habits, they shape the atmosphere we live in. Paul wrote in Ephesians 6:2 that our struggle is not merely against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces. Whether you interpret these forces literally or symbolically, his advice remains powerful. Stand firmly in truth. So how do we deal with spiritual parasites? Not by becoming obsessed with them, not by living in fear of them. You starve them. You stop feeding them what keeps them alive. Choose honesty over deception, forgiveness over bitterness, peace over panic, gratitude over complaint, love over fear. As your inner light grows, whatever thrives in darkness has less and less room to remain. Jesus also said in Matthew 6:22, "If your eye is single, your whole body will be full of light." So fill yourself with light, not by pretending darkness doesn't exist, but by refusing to become its food. So today, ask yourself one simple question. What am I feeding? Because whatever you feed today will shape who you become tomorrow. Read the scriptures for yourself, meditate on them, ask honest questions. And remember, truth has nothing to fear from honest questions. Peace be with you.